Hello everyone, and welcome to a new video. I'm Saturn, and today we'll be talking about the Mirage 4000 and its possible addition to War Thunder in the French air tech tree. Also, please subscribe, it would help a lot in getting this channel off the ground and allow you to see more of the content that you like. First, some background info. The Mirage 4000 was a French prototype fighter aircraft developed in the late 1970s and early 1980s. The plane was developed by Dassault Breguet, originally for export, aimed for the Middle East, specifically for Saudi Arabia and or Iran. This attempt failed, and the Iranians built the F-14 as the Tomcat fit their need for a long-range interceptor better, and the new Reagan administration in the US sold the F-15 to the Saudis. However, in 1983, the Saudis were on the market again, and the French pulled out the Mirage 4000 as to market it for a low-altitude bomber. But the Saudis bought the Tornado from the UK instead, in the Al Yamamah arms deal, where the Saudis literally paid for the aircraft they bought in barrels of oil. And any future chance for export to the Iranians went out the window after the Iranian Revolution of 1979. Mirage 4000 was secondarily aimed towards the French L'Armée de l'Air, but the ADA decided to put more funding into and concentrate their efforts on the Mirage 2000. The one Mirage 4000 would continue to be flown and eventually used as a testbed for the ACX program, the program that would eventually become the Rafale. Personally, I believe this plane has a place in the game. It's an important landmark in French aircraft development and industry, and would provide France a plane more capable of handling battles against the Flanker and the Eagle before the Mica EM is added. Now, Mirage 4000 was designed as a heavy fighter, comparable to the F-15 and the Su-27. It was supposed to be a heavier analog to the smaller Mirage 2000, similar in the comparison of roles between the F-15 and the F-16. The Mirage 4000 was designed to be both a long-range heavy interceptor but also a low-altitude penetration fighter bomber, similar to the F-15E Strike Eagle. This is exemplified by the 11 hardpoints it had that were capable of carrying weaponry. It could carry both the Magic II infrared missile and the Super R530D radar missile. It could carry a max loadout of 6 Magic IIs and 4 Super R530s, giving it 10 total missiles. There are also some claims it could carry the Mica, and it was probably used as a testbed for it, but I couldn't find any official documents or sources that said it could carry the Mica, nor pictures. Granted, Gaijin is more than willing to butcher the truth a little bit to add things, so it wouldn't be a complete stretch. It could also carry an assortment of air-to-ground weapons like the AS-30, the BGL series of laser-guided bombs, and of course, dud bombs. In the realm of radar, the Mirage 4000 was originally fitted with the Thompson CSF RDM. It also came with provisions and capability to carry the RDI or the RDY, the RDY being the radar fitted to the Mirage 2005F game, and one of if not the best radars in the entire game. The main difference between the RDI, RDM, and RDY is that the RDY added better range and air-to-ground modes, and also has all-aspect pulse doubler. As the Mirage 4000 was a heavy interceptor, it was equipped with two Snecma M53-2 turbofan engines, the same engine on the Mirage 2000. And together these two engines provided over 42,000 pounds of thrust while afterburning, and an aircraft that weighed 35,000 pounds and had a very impressive thrust-to-weight ratio of 1.2. In one of the test flights, it reached 50,000 feet at Mach 2 in under 4 minutes. Some other more soft factors that'll be probably better for sim players. It has a bubble canopy, similar to the F-16, giving the pilot better vision. It's also made of largely composite materials, giving the airframe better longevity, though this doesn't really matter in game. It also has a fly-by-wire system. Now we get to War Thunder, and the place Mirage 4000 should inhabit in the game. In terms of BR, rank, and line, I think the 4000 should go into the third line, superseding the F-100 in the French air tech tree, but obviously not in rank 6, it should be at rank 8. I think that the 4000 is basically an oversized and faster Mirage 2000 will be at 12.0. Despite lacking range and capability of the R530, the plane can still carry 6 Magic IIs and has a 1.2 thrust-to-weight ratio, and absolutely insane acceleration. I was also thinking about the Micas and how they would be added later on, and this brought me to the conclusion that there could be 2 Mirage 4000s in game, an early and a late model, despite the fact that only one prototype was built. One could be at 12.0 with the R530s, and the other could be at 12.7 or 13.0 with the Mica. We also must remember that the advent of the Mica gives the Mirage 4000 both a capable long-range active radar missile and a fantastic short-range IR missile that's capable of pulling 50 Gs. Obviously, these two Mirage 4000s should be folded, but I think the idea can work. In terms of its role in gameplay, Mirage 4000 would be very interesting. It's a massive airframe, but very fast, but has average maneuverability. It also is armed with very good missiles and has a good radar. In this, it's similar to the F-14B or eventually the F-15A. The Mica version of the plane I can see doing far better, as it's an actual really good competitor to the F-15C with the AMRAAM and the Su-27 with the R-77. So sources differ in some cases, but there are claims that it could carry up to 14 quote-unquote advanced air-to-air missiles on the 11 hardpoints. Even carrying only 10 missiles would be very competitive when compared to the Eagle, which can carry 8, the Flanker, which can carry 10, and the Hornet, which can also carry 10. We could also see a dynamic develop between the three main countries with indigenous aircraft, that being the US, France, and the Soviet Union, with 4000s, Flankers, and Eagles dealing with longer range missiles at higher altitudes, while the Mirage 2000s, F-16s, and MiG-29s fight at lower altitudes with closer range weapons like 73s, AIM-9Ms, and Magic 2s, and eventually Mica IRs. In any count, the addition of the Mirage 4000 to War Thunder would be a very welcome change to the French air tech tree, which lacks a long-range heavy fighter with lots of missiles and a powerful radar. It also serves as something to give the French as we wait for the Rafale to be added. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, I'll see you next time.